Hey, what's up, everybody? It's me, Jerry, and I figured we have one more video for tonight's over. What the heck? What have I got to lose? Over in downtown Clarksburg, I should say, Pike Street, you can see a lot of work has been done here on the streets, and they're still working on it. But I figured, what the heck? Let's go ahead and get through one more video just for the fun of it. Something to do, why not? Let's talk for a moment as well. Since everything is going kind of crazy tonight, let's go ahead and do a walk and talk. Tonight we had a lot of fun at karaoke. Check out the videos of the YouTube and YouTube channel and Facebook side. But there was something brought up to me the other day, and I thought, I've had some time to think about it. Also, it's happened at least a day and a half ago. I mean, not even 24 hours, a little over 24 hours ago, and I still have some time to think about it. There was a structure fire here in Harrison County. Actually, Clarksburg, but it was in another port's first due. Just for the record, both are both U.S. territories for international law, Virginia Rule Conventions. And an 80-year-old man passed away. So prayers for his family, please. And I mean that with all due sincerity. Prayers for his family. Prayers for his family and his friends. And in my understandings, there's a circle program I go to. She was, wait a minute, let me rephrase that. I go to a circle program, and I understand the janitor, it was her uncle. That's what I was trying to say. So, so prayers for that situation. Also prayers for the investigation that's still going on, because there's a lot more that I'm not saying for general reasons. Also, why I got it on my mind, have fun tonight at Kelly's 2.0 in Clarksburg, West Virginia, USA. And a lot of things go on in the world today that make sense. You take a look at Syria right now, and they're having their own problems. Italy. Prayers for Syria. Very, very seriously here. Prayers for Syria. I brought that up. Prayers for Syria. They are in some real discretionaries right now. And prayers for that country. Also pray for the war between Russia and Ukraine, that things will things will intervene, and we can come to that end of that. We can come to the end of that 2-year conflict. Almost going on 3 years now, but we can come to the end of that conflict. And there's a good point right there. There's a good point right there, folks. No matter if it's Syria that's having some serious issues, Ukraine and Russia are having some serious issues. Right now, the world is having some serious issues. And I mean that with all due sincerity. I'll say that again. The world's having some serious issues. And the world needs to get back to prayer. I've said this many times in the time with the Bible. I don't mind repeating myself. The world needs prayer. And also, tomorrow night, we will have some professional wrestling. Yep. RSW is in town, and we'll be headed for the pro wrestling event out there at the Harris County Rec Center again. So man, we're just kind of letting them out. But plus, this video's right here. Here, don't get me wrong. You know, I just started this video because, you know, I just haven't done one of these walk and talk videos for a while. I haven't done one of these in a good while. And so I figured, well, what the heck? I just did karaoke. Why not? Let's do another round. Not karaoke, but let's do another round of walking and talking. And you know, pretty much, it's gonna be interesting enough to see where life really goes anymore. But you know, life sometimes can be a real pain in the neck. And you know, like down here on West Pike Street, they just did that today. Oh yeah. And as you can tell, this road is probably not the greatest road right now because it's pretty well messed up. The Harris County EMS just went by us. But you see my point. And these roads are really getting tore up. And you can tell we're crossing the street right now. But we're staying right on the points where they work. Thank God we can do this. And yeah, that's what's been hanging everybody up here lately. All this is now covered over, but you get the general idea. During the day, it's pretty much mess down here. And I probably will shoot a video from down here just to prove a point. But right now, this part of Pike Street, East Pike Street. Pike Street is a real mess. And, you know, cars have been kind of crazy. People have been kind of nuts. But you know something? There's a lot of things going on in the world today that makes a lot of sense. And a lot of things people just don't understand. Like to, just for navigation purposes only, right in front of Wendy's, and we're right across from the subway, and we're right across from the new tobacco shop, right there. It used to be a car wash years ago, and over Kiski's Exxon. Exxon years ago, but now it's just Kiski's. They kind of got away from discretionary from that. Thank you many times, but they are bear repeatings. But you know, what has become a staple in life? Staple on this end of town is like Wendy's, Subway, down the, that used to be the old Kroger's or O'Reilly's, all parts and down the street here a little bit, it's McDonald's. You see my point. On this side of town of Clarksburg, West Virginia, USA, there's always been staples. There's always been kind of like that. One thing that will stick out in your mind. What about your hometown? What about your hometown? What staples do you remember? Interesting. Just think about that for a moment. Staples that you know in your town. I know we're going all over the place tonight. Just to prove some more point. This is some of the stuff that's been going into. Hello, sir.
How are you doing, sir?
That's kind of the stuff that's going into in work on this end. So you can imagine the headaches everybody's been going through here lately. But there is a good reason why I'm doing this video. There's another good reason why I'm doing this video. I want to integrate what I've already personally have said from the past couple weeks and what I was stressing on. Folks, as we become more, as we drag more into the world, we drag more into what's going on in the world. Notice how I said that. Now repeat it again. We have to understand we're being dragged in the world. And you know, sometimes that can be a good thing and that can be a bad thing. But you know, life sometimes can be like that. Life sometimes can be where you know, we are like in whatever we're into nowadays. But the world sometimes can be a little crazy as well. True statement. Right there. Just want to make sure I made that statement the right way. Well, folks, like I said, ooh. Okay, sorry about that. Just trying to do something there and there. I was trying to do something there. But you see, that's the point I was trying to make. I caught something on my feet and I wanted to try to get it off my foot. The reason we stopped there for a moment. But you see my point. We even get stuff on our feet and we were not even paying attention. That's the reason I stopped there for a moment and get something off my foot. I believe I got it off my foot. Yeah, I think I did. Okay. But like I said, we had a lot of fun tonight, karaoke. We had a lot of fun with this video too. A walk in Clarksburg, West Virginia, USA is what you're going to be looking for. Like I said, please pray for the victims and the family of a structure fire that happened earlier this week. We also ask for prayer for the two countries I have mentioned and the places I have mentioned. We're also going to ask prayer for Clarksburg, West Virginia. Right now this town's in a real mess, or soon to be in a real mess. And time will tell this story what I'm talking about. Nice prayer for Clarksburg, but prayer for Bridgeport, prayer for the whole country, and pray for the world. And yeah, that's another point of this too. Sometimes we have to pray. And once again, I walked into something that didn't make sense, so pretty much had to get another thing off my shoe. It must be 9 at night for that. And I'll put it to you this way. Now it's getting a little too dark to see me, but we'll get in some light here in a few minutes. And before we close out this video, I want to thank y'all for taking this little walk with me on a Thursday night, no less. Why not? And I got a lot of things to do tomorrow. And I mean a ton of things to do tomorrow. So basically, it's a long walk, but it's a good walk as well. Thanks for watching walking time. Look this up on the YouTube channel. Walking time, a walk and talk time. And Clarksburg WV USA, I'll get right. Thanks for watching, folks. We'll talk to y'all again later. Tomorrow night. Guarantee ya. But we'll be at the pro wrestling show. So look forward to that one. Now, this is Jerry, and I've been on a walk and talk in Clarksburg, West Virginia, USA. Peace. Grease your face. Aloha. We serve men and women serving around the world. Our branch of prayer is mother and our veterans. We love you madly. Peace out. We'll talk to y'all again later.